Señora, estamos a bala.
Welcome. It is Salsa Monday. We are starting at 7:30 now, doing our beginner session. Remember to make sure that you have a little look around, make sure there's no obstacles on the floor, and that you've got some hydration so that you can make sure that you keep hydrated throughout the lesson. And we're about to start, so I'm going to warm you up with 2 tracks. Hopefully it won't just be you and I, Joe. It will be a few other people joining us as usual. Let's get going. And what I'll do is I'll leave it on mute. So I'm going to mute you. So it's just me that we can hear. There we go. As people join. Great. Let's do a nice, easy track today. Bit of R&B. Okay, let's get into the swing and drop inside. Left leg. Right leg. Okay, we're going to try 2 steps to the left. Keep going, all I know is I had to step up. I cut the chase, going from first place. A storm, mother catch, trying to get you moving. I'm feeling good, girl. I'm about to get a tip. I won't. What's the goes down? You turn me down with this time around. Hey, I'm going. And then turn that way. I don't know what your name is, but I ain't even without you. Hey, girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. Body that shit is your claim to fame. Okay, on the spot. Yeah, okay, we're going to drop back. Left leg, you ready? And out, right. Left leg. I got the next round. My TV and cool snaps. Tell me what's up. Conversation, my eyes is having with your eyes. Get me out of line, little shut up. You're moving on the next, get a leave it every tip, girl. You about to get a tip, do it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down. You feeling the board now, so I got to show it. Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is, I'm a movie baby, but I ain't even without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. There's a body that shit that's your claim to fame. Girl, I ain't even without you. No. I want your body. Your body. Hey, I want your body. Your body. What you love to get to know you better. Let's go somewhere, anywhere, I don't care. As long as we can ride together. One more sip, what you live, we can do. I said that took the vibe. You're full collagen, yep, she modeling. I just have to say, hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting in? Baby, what you getting in? I don't know what you getting in. Girl, I ain't even without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. There's a body that's big as your claim to fame. Without you. Hey, and everyone's down in your cup. You didn't let me clear that up. You know I'm trying to say what's up. I ain't you. Hey girl, how you doing? Without you, man, it should have held you by the hand. That's my number one thing. I ain't even without you. Hey, how you doing? Don't bounce out, bouncing. Just try and get our body a little bit warmer. Okay, we're going to do our second track now. Welcome if you've just joined us. Let's see who's just joined. It is Matt. Hi, Matt again. Welcome. Okay, second warm up. Shoulders.
boy. Good, good, good. So that's our 2 warm-ups. Right, so let's just reiterate what we did last week. We did our 4 basic steps: drop side, drop back, Cuban open and mambo. And then we looked at our right turn and our left turn within this first half hour. Okay, so let's have a look at our time. Great, so you've got 1/4 of an hour. Let's reiterate those steps. So, left leg, drop into the side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now let's make that more than beginners. Okay, so we know that we can go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So our feet have got that beat. Easy, easy. Now what we have to do is we have to bounce out, go over the knees, and bounce in, bend the knees. Out and in, out and in. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Now what you're going to do is you're going to use the opposite arm. Okay, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So what you're doing is you're putting your arm to your shoulder height and brushing off your shoulder as you go out, and then back down to your hip or your waist, and then out. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Good. So that's how you would do what's called Cuban open. Okay, drop side to the left. Now if we do a proper Cuban open, that's where we do a diagonal step. So instead of going back, as we would do for a drop back, we're going to take it diagonal, using again the opposite arm and the opposite arm. So left leg, right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 3 basic steps there. We've got our drop side, we've got drop back, and we've got Cuban open. Remember, it's a really quick recap. Now I'm going to face this way so that we can do our mambo step together. So we're going to go left leg forward, up and down right, and then slightly back with the left leg. Put the weight onto it so you can go back with the right, up and down with the left, and slightly forward. Forward and slightly back, back and slightly forward. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Right turn. What we're doing on a right turn is we're going to use that first 1, 2, 3, left, right, left feet in order to go around in a circle. So you go left leg, right leg, left leg. Bring them both together. You put the weight on it for beat 4. We then go back for 5, up and down for 6, and together. Let's try that first with the mambo. Left, right, left, right, left, right turn, left, right, left, right, left, right. And as you get more sort of into salsa, you'll realize that I'm actually spinning on both feet. So if you watch, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. So I'm not just going to keep the right, I'm actually going to spin on both feet and come back. Okay? So that's our right turn. Let's have a try together. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, 5, second one. 1, 2, 3. Now this time get your arms up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's our right turn. Easy peasy. Let's just try and reiterate our left turn from last week. And it looks a bit like this. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do the arms. 1. Okay, so the arms go like so. Now for gents, or people who don't want to do so much styling, just go back into that move. Okay, but normally if you want to do some styling, it's the right hand in the air, the left hand is down, just around sternum side and height, and then you're going to go forward for 1 and open, bringing that right arm down, and then bring the right arm around and together. Right, forget the arms, let's concentrate on the feet. So you take your left leg in front, you go up and down with your right, and you open 90 degrees, taking your left leg out to the side on the left. You put the weight onto it. Now you're going to turn around 180, bringing your right leg behind the left, 180. Now you're going to lift and replace your left leg, facing the toe forward. At the moment it's facing here. It's now going to go there. And then close. Okay, let's try that again. We go forward on the left, up and down on the right, open 180. We go round, place the right, up and down with the left, facing it forward, and then bring the feet together. So that's our left turn. Now remember, we need to have 2 points of oomph, our push off, our kinetic, the dynamic of the move. One of those is on 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to place that weight for 3. We turn around for 4, 5, and then push off for 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. So we've got a push off here, and we've got a push off there. So we're actually pushing with our right leg on beat 5 onto our left for 6. Let's try it again. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, 5, second 1. 1, 2, 3. Get your arms up this time. 5, 6. Let's go. 1, 2. Open. Push off and together. Down with the arms as you finish. And 5, 6, 7. So we've got our 4 basic steps. We've got our right turn, our left turn. Let's just go through those and then we'll play a track. Drop into the side on the left. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Bounce out, bounce in, bounce out, bounce in. Use your arms if you feel comfortable. And 1, 2, 3. Dropping back. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Left leg and right leg. And back. Now we're going to open. Take the right arm forward. As you're doing the opposite with the legs. 5, 6, 7, left leg goes back, right arm forward, and opposite. 1, 2, 3, into mambo going forward. 1, 2, slightly back, 5, 6, slightly forward, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Get ready for a right turn now, get your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's do a right turn again. 5, 6, arms up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, left turn. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 5 and 1. Let's go again. Left turn. 6, 7, arms up. 2, 3, open, close, and a 1 and a 5, 6, 7. So those are all ones that we've done during our warm up. We extended them a little bit as well, so let's do that now during this track, and we'll see how we get on. And before we move on, let's just check our time. Grab some water if you need it. We've got 10 minutes of this section. So remember that first half hour, we always go through our basics and then extend them, which is what we're going to do after this track. Okay, let me find a nice track for us. We will go to my playlist, which makes it a bit easier. There we go. I'm going to face away for this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 5, let's go. Drop it back.
Nena, vente pa' acá.
in there I added in our Cuban toe taps. We did 8 if we're on static, if we stay in the one place. And if we do our quarter turns, we only do a count of 4. So we use a 1 bar of music. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mambo. Okay. So we've got to try and get all those bits working together. As you probably saw, my shoulders were shimmying. I was bringing my arms up, So it takes a little while to get the feet, the arms and the hands all kind of working together with the shoulders. Let's have a try with the feet first. I'll face this way. So we know that we're going left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, keep going, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Okay, then we do a mambo. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Now what we've got to do is while we're doing our left leg, we bring up our right arm. Our right leg, our left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that looks a bit kind of wooden. Reminds me of Virgil, remember from the Thunderbird? So what we want to try and do is we want to try and make it a little more Cuban. So what we're doing is we're shaking our shoulders at the same time. Now, some people get this really easily and some people feel that it's a little bit wooden because obviously we don't tend to do this move in normal British life. So what I suggest you do is try and get your hands in front of you like so. And what you do is you move your hands backwards and forwards. Okay, can you see the way it's kind of moving the top half of your body as well? So now bring that movement, that backwards and forwards movement up by bending your elbows. Okay, so at the elbows, you'll see that you've got a little tiny bit more movement. Now go a little bit faster so that it's moving. Now, can you notice your shoulders are moving? So now concentrate your vision and your thoughts on your shoulders and take the hands away. And the shoulders should do this. Now, once you get it, you can kind of do it like so, which is how Cubans do it. So you're going that kind of motion. All right. So we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So it's not the bust, it's not the arms, it's not the hips, it's just the shoulders going backwards and forwards. You see that motion? That's what they're doing. So it's kind of like a fluid bongo beat motion with the shoulders. So you've got to try and work on that, and that's how you start it, by visualizing the hands, then the elbows, then the shoulders, eventually dropping the hands down. So that's your homework, okay? Now, let's go back to our Cuban mambos, our Cuban taps. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, mambo. Okay, so try and get it all together. Feet, hands, opposite arms, and shoulders. Okay, if we're going to do the quarter turns, we're going to quarter turn and turn every bar. Okay, so every 4th beat. So if I'm doing it this way, I'm going to turn, say I've turned to my right or to my left, but we'll do to the right first, it's a little bit easier. So we're going to go left leg, left leg, turn right leg. So as you turn, you place that right leg into a tap and place it down. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, mambo. 1. Okay, well, I should have faced that way because we started off that way, but you know what I mean? I'm going all the way around for quarters. Then when you've completed your turn, you do another set of 4 bar beats, so 1 bar facing to the front, and then you go into mambo. Let's try and do it to the left. So I'm going to try and do it again now. So we're going to go left leg, left leg, turn, right leg. So you're going to place the foot down as you turn. Okay? Then we place down. We start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last set. 2, 3, 4. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So we've done our Cuban mambos into our turns. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend that step, because we looked at that last week. We're going to now extend it this week into doing side to side. So at the moment we're doing front, okay? What we're going to do now is go side, 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 side. So you're tapping, slide, tapping, slide, tapping, slide, tapping, slide. Okay, so watch it first. I'm going to do it just 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I go front, front, to the side, okay? So you've got to do 2 to the front and then go to the side. I'll do it facing away so you can do it with me. Okay, so 1 mambo, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, let's go. Tap left, tap right, now go to the right. Right, tap left, left, tap right, right, tap left, tap right, foot down, and 1, 2, 3, and 5. Let's try it again. Left, right, to the side, right, left, and now forward, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So we're tapping to the side, and that makes it much more Cuban, okay? Now what we can do then is travel forward in 2 diagonals, and then travel back in 2 diagonals, but we'll get to that when we're a little bit more au fait with this kind of foot step. So let's have a try. So we know we've got Cuban toe taps facing front, or Cuban mambos. I then say horizontal, and we're going to go to the side. So let's have a try. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, 5, second one. 1, 2, 3, Cuban mambos. 1 horizontal. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. And there's no set length of time that you do it for. You kind of do it as a musicality thing. So you listen to the song. As soon as it gets to a real Cuban point, that's when you do that step, and you continue until you want to change. Now, this step isn't done quite so much when you're dancing in a partner. It tends to be done in line dances, or if you're at a concert or something like that, which is what we're going to move on to now in our next improver step. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'll step face away. So what we're going to do now is a step called Round the World, and you'll see this when Cubans are dancing on the stage. They go across with the left leg, out with the right leg, and out with the left leg. And if you remember the shadows, it's just the shadows dance. You go around with the right, out with the left, step with the right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So that's the basic one. Okay, so that's called Round the World. Later on, when we start doing improvers, I will show you how to suit that up just a little bit. Excuse me, a little frog in my throat. Now what we're going to do is going to try another track, and then we'll bring it together before we go into our next level. Okay, let's go. Let's go for the step. 5, 6, double time. 1, 2, 3, out in your arms. 5, Okay, good, good, good. Let's bring it together. We should be just at the end of our first section now because we were started a little tiny bit late. Welcome, Lorna. I'm going to unmute you all. Oh, I'm out of breath now. That's good out of breath, though. All right, so how did you get on? We did our basic steps. We did our right turn, our left turn. We looked at our Cuban mambo with the toe taps. We also looked at doing it quarters, and we did it horizontally. At the last little bit, we looked at our round the world, which we're going to start on now. So what do you think?
I've only just joined, Karen, so.
That's all right. Is that a good warm-up though, Lorna?
It was a good way to start off the class, yes, thank you.
Good. I'm so glad that I can hear a little bit of out of breathness, so that's good. That means you've going on.
I could do the right turn a little bit, but I lost it on the left turn, so I need to practice that.
Okay, well, we'll reiterate that just before we start the next section. Matt, how are you?
Okay, doing the shimmies while you're doing the mambo is pretty difficult.
I know, it is. That's why I always say concentrate on feet first. So feet and beat first, then move it up your body. It helps if you slightly bend your knees so you've got a little bit more sort of flexibility in the body, so less rigidity. Yeah?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, any questions before we start our next section?
No.
Okay, I'm muting you again. Okay. Remember to grab some water now. I'm going to grab a little drink before we start. Okay, so that round the world bit is where we're going to start after I've just reiterated our left turn. Okay, so on our left turn, we know that we're using both bars of music. We're counting 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So that's 2 bars of music. Remember, each bar is 4 beats long, and we're dancing salsa over 2 bars. We then do sort of combinations building up in even numbers, 4, 8, etc., all the way up. And that's how we do what's called shines. And shines are solo bits of choreography that we would tend to do if we were dancing in a Latin line dance, or if we were doing New York style or LA style salsa, which is where we're doing lots of cross bodies and straight lines, lots of mambos forward and back. That tends to be where you break away from a partner and each of you do your own little set of shines to the music. But in Cuban salsa, we tend to do a style which I specialize in called casino style, which is where you've got a really good connection between the 2 dances and you're dancing in a circular motion. So we don't tend to do a lot of solo choreography or footwork. That's not what Cuban salsa is about. Cuban salsa is about connection more than anything. But because we're in COVID times, and obviously we're all in our own rooms, our own places, we have to do solo salsa. Now, the good thing about solo salsa or shine work, as we're doing now, or footwork choreography, is that it helps your dance technique. So try and think about that. Now, the key thing that I want you to think about is what I said before, which is where is the oomph of the dance? Where is that dynamic, the kinetic, where your foot hits the floor? So we're going to talk about it now, and it might help, Joan, when you do your left turn. Now, we're going to start off with our right turn, and we're going to talk about where that dynamic is in the spin, in the turn. Now, when we go forward and back, forward and back, doing our mambo, this is what's called the basic because it's neutral. Your footwork is transferring from one foot to the other. There's no oomph, there's no push off. But when we start to do a move, or when we're leading and following, when we're doing partner dancing, we have an oomph, like a dynamic that happens between the 2 dancers. That means that non-verbal communication tells your dance partner what's coming. Okay, so it's using leading and following principles. So the same thing's happening when we're doing our turns. As we do our right turn, 1, 2, here we've got an oomph. We're going to push off the 3. 3. We land and then we do a neutral. Okay, so we've done a big push off on 3. Let's try that so you can see it. So we're going to go forward on the left, up and down on the right, turning the foot quarter, and this time keep your heel off the floor and press down through a bent knee on the right leg to the pad just underneath the toes, okay? So it's just that pad underneath your toes. You're going to press down and feel like that's the center of your turn point, okay? We're now going to push off in order to make the dynamic happen to get us round, but also bring your arms to the left and bring them round with you. So push And you'll find that by doing that, you'll get round much easier. Now, if you fell to the side, that tends to mean that either you've over pushed or you haven't lifted the diaphragm. So you've got to do that. What that's doing is flattening the stomach so you'll get round a little bit better. And also the turn, I've said this in previous weeks, but I'll reiterate it. Your turn happens from your shoulders. Okay, it looks like it's happening from here and below the waist, but it's not, it's your shoulders that are turning. So I'm going to do it facing you. Actually, I can't do it facing you because obviously you'll get the wrong way around. I'll do it this way again. So we're going to do 1, 2 and stop there. We're going to talk about what's happening. Okay, so we're going to do our right turn. So we go left leg, we go right leg. And remember, we've got the weight is going down through the bent knee to the pad underneath the toes on the right foot. We're now going to push off and spin around to our right side, bringing our arms to the left, our foot's pushing, our arms are pushing, and think about now flattening your stomach and lifting up your diaphragm, so your sternum's just going to lift a little bit. So your stomach's flat, and you'll think about turning from your shoulders. And you shouldn't fall over. Yeah, did it work? Give me a thumbs up if it worked. Yay, so it worked, woohoo! So not only does that show you that it's worked, but it means that you listened, that's good. Now what we have to do is we have to do our left turn. Now our left turn has got 2 push-off points. The first one, I'm going to reiterate, is on 1, 2. You're going to bounce open. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So there's a dynamic there. 1, 2, 3. So the 2 is where you push off and you open for 3. Okay, do that again. And 1, 2, 3. Now, can you see already I've lifted my arms, which, if you can see, it puts my body in that dancer's flat position, but also my shoulders are nice and strong. So it means that I can spin now and turn. Okay, do that again. So remember, by 3, your arms should be up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now it's neutral. You're neutral again. You're going to turn all the way around for 180. 5. Now, as you go up and down on 6, you're going to push off on 5 on your right. Okay, so 6 is your left leg, 5 is your right leg, close. It's a tiny little push off, but you're going to need it later on when we do a double left turn. Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, dynamic, 5, 6, dynamic. So the 6, I'm pushing off on the right leg onto the left leg for 6 and closing for 7, ready to go mambo forward. All right, now let that go. It's gone. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at how to do a hook turn, okay, a hook turn. And that's our 3rd turn in our basic turns. I'm going to show it to you facing front first. Now what we're doing is we're going to use a neutral for the first 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now we've got a dynamic, but there's no push off, okay? Everything happens with the shoulders turning. Okay, so we're going to try that now. Before you try it, watch it again. I'm doing neutral, stepping forward. I'm then going to bring my right leg around, hooking it behind my left leg. But all I'm doing is I'm going to turn from my shoulders and unwind the thighs here. Okay, so I'm unwinding the thighs, stomach flat, chest is lifted, and bring my arms up, unwind, and 1. Okay, then we do it facing away. Let's do it together. So we do left leg, left leg slightly back. Immediately bend your left leg. That's 4. That releases the right leg, so you can go 4, 5, 6. So now you've got your right leg tight, close, so that the thighs are really, really tight together. You're holding a winning lottery ticket. It's not going to blow away because your thighs are so close together. Now, lift up, straighten your shoulders, bring your arms slightly to the left, and up as you turn and untwist. And now you should have your right leg in front, your left leg behind, put the weight onto the right, and step forward onto your left leg for beat 1 into a mambo. Let's try it again. A little tiny bit faster. We go neutral, half a mambo, 2, 3. We then go 4, 5, 6 tight, unwind for 7 and 8, and forward for 1, 2, 3. Again, nice and slow. Left leg, left leg back, bend, right leg around, tight for 6, and unravel, and forward. Okay, let's try that again a little bit faster, this time with the mambo at the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Now 6, 7 we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So the 5, 6 is quite fast. All right, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, bending. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And as you're turning, just notice the way my shoulders, one shoulder goes up and then I land so that I'm slightly forward. Okay, who's just joined us? Becky. Hi, Becky. All right, so that's our hook turn. Now, for those people who've done it before, you can then add in your skip. For people that are just new to the the hook turn, keep it like that. All right, so you're keeping it nice and simple. For those people who've done it before, you're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4. So you're doing that and 3, 4, so that there's a little bit more time to unwind. 1. So I'm going to do that facing away now. Those people who want to keep the simple method, stay with the simple method. The rest of you have a little go at the jump. So what we're doing now is back to our dynamic idea, our kinetic when we're dancing. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our turn is a little bit more delayed than in our first way. Okay? So we're turning slowly because we've got a little bit longer to do that beat. Let's try it again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Let's just break down that little skip because it's a syncopated beat. Syncopation means half beat. So we're just going 1, 2, and. The and is the half beat. 1, 2, and. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So we're releasing a little bit quicker. If you want, you can use your right arm to help you, kind of just scoop the air around. That kind of helps. But we're going to try it with a slow track. Let's see how we get on. And then if you need to ask any questions, use the chat function. I'll have a little notice. Okay, nice easy track. There we go. Okay, first off, shake your shoulders. If you need to. Okay, thinking about the dynamic. Left rocker, right let's just reiterate that around the world. And we'll actually start. All right, so around the world, we're just taking our left over our right, going 1, 2, 3. Right goes behind the left, across, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and again, left, right, left, right, left, right. But it's fast because we've got to go with the beats. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And that's what we're doing. But what we're going to do now is we're just going to do that first half, which is 1, 2, 3. Let's just do that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now I taught this one before Christmas. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put the weight onto the left. And for beat 4, we're going to kick with our right. 4. We then place down our right for 5. Let's do that again. Left leg, right leg, left leg, kick, down. Now when we kick and go down, we don't place it down at the side, we go down but slightly back. Okay? Let's try that again. Left across, right to the side, left to the side, kick, replace. Now what we're going to do is momentarily we're going to put the weight onto the right leg and we're going to go up and down on the left leg, but we step forward like that and then slide together. Okay, let's try that again. So we go left leg across, right leg out, left leg out, kick with the right leg, behind with the right leg, step forward with the left leg, bring the right leg up for a drag, and then forward. And 5, 6, 7. So have a little watch when I do it fast, and I'll break it down again. So I go mambo 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So we're doing a slide. So the 5, 6, 7 is a slide. Okay, slide up. Let's have a try. Again, left leg, left leg, kick, right, back, right, left, slide, forward. Now that slide is over 2 beats, it's 7 and 8. And some ladies, if you want to do the styling, can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cha, cha, cha. So the hips go cha, 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 forward. Guys don't tend to do that. They tend to do a nice long slide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slide, and 1. So you're sliding up. Okay, let me do it to the side. So you can all try that again together. 1 mambo. 1, 2, slightly back, 5, 6, slightly forward. Cross kick point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Together. 1, 2, 3, 5, and again. Left, right, left kick, right back, right slide up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Again. Next 1, 2, 3. Now 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And a 5, 6, 7. All right, give me a thumbs up if you think you've got that, or I'm not so sure if you want me to do it again. How are you doing? Thumbs up? Yay. Oh, not so sure. 2 not so sures, 2 goods. Okay, so let's have a little try again. I'll face away. Now we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, so the round the world. Left leg, right leg, left leg. So the weight's now on the left. That frees you up to kick with your right leg. You then go back with your right leg. Okay, so you've kicked right and then gone back. You then step up and down with your left leg, taking a step forward. And you've got this big long, you can see, I've stepped into this position. So you can't dance like that. It's not going to happen. So what you have to do is drag. And then you've completed, your weight has gone onto your right leg. So you can mambo 2, 3, let's try it again. 6, 7, left, kick, right, back, right, forward, slide. 1. Okay? So this is all about dynamic. Where's the dynamic in this? Everything is dynamic. So we know we've got neutral, 1, 2, 3, here's dynamic, here's dynamic, here's dynamic. So it's one of those moves where it starts off nice and slow for the first bar, and then the second bar, everything's happening. There's a kick, there's a back, there's a slide. So try, as you're sliding, to bring your arms up. Try and also get used to doing a lot of this motion as you're dancing anyway, especially when we do Susie Q in a minute, where we're doing Susie Q and the arms are going like so. Now remember, for men's styling on the Susie Q, your arms wouldn't be out here, they'd be here, kind of like shadow boxing. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to downtown. 1, 2, 3, ladies, 6, 7. So your arms are here. Guys are much tighter in, as though they're going to box and jab. Okay. Great. So we've done cross kick point, sliding up. We've also just had a little look at our hook turn. Everybody okay with the hook turn? Give me a thumbs up. Brilliant. Thumbs up. Good. Now, we're going to do a hook turn on the end of Cuban opens. So we're going to go open, open, and on every fourth one, we can hook into a mambo. So we're going to try that now. I'm going to face away before we put our track on. So we know that we're doing Cuban open, so we're going to the left, we're going to the right, we're going to the left. Now here, instead of doing a whole preparation where we do that ronde, which is the step where we go around, you're doing that anyway. You're opening and you continue it round. So there's not so much of a ronde. So watch a normal hook turn. 1, 2, 3, there's the ronde and there's the hook. If I do it from a Cuban open, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, I'm already doing it. And you'll find that that's a much easier way of doing the step when you're doing a hook turn, is to do it from a Cuban open. All okay? Yeah? Good. Okay. Ready for some music? How are we doing on time? I'm just going to grab some more water because we are now going into our higher level section. So, higher level, we're moving on. We're doing our cross kick point slide up. We're then going to start mixing in our right turns, our left turns, no mambos in between, bringing in our hook turn this week. And then we're going to look at our double left turn. Okay, double left turn again. All right, let's try a track. Nice, easy Cuban.
Oh, yeah.
Drop it to the side. And cross. Drop it back. And slide.
Cualquier cámara tiene un amigo llamado José, que seguro que está tirando su Chevrolet 53.
Mambo.
Solo Pepe,
I'm going to turn around and keep facing to the back.
su Chevrolet. Solo Pepe, no José, los que alquilan su Chevrolet. Y nadie sabe cómo esa gente, sin hablar entre sí, dice español, atrás y pegarse se les ocurrió. ¡Qué barbaridad!
Hook turn. This is good. Downtown. Cuban Salsa.
Cualquier cámara tiene un amigo llamado José, que seguro que está tirando su Chevrolet.
Okay, mambo.
Son los Pepe, los José, los que alquilan su Chevrolet. Son los Pepe, los José, los que alquilan su Chevrolet. Y nadie sabe
Okay, let's
cómo
add
esa
on a slightly
gente,
higher version.
sin hablar
Our cross kick point. We're going to do a half sleeve.
atrás que está
There you go,
pegando
half
se les
sleeve.
ocurrió.
1, 2, 3,
¡Qué barbaridad!
5, 6, 7. Almost high half sleeve. Okay, we're going to change the whole thing now. No half sleeve, no knee highs. Let's go.
Thank you. porque el sabor se va por dentro. Te invito a caminar La Habana, a pasear por el malecón, a conocer un ambiente cubana, porque La Habana es un vacilón.
Vamos. Rosa. Everybody all right? Do you need me to explain anything? There is no chat, so I'm hoping you're okay. Give me a thumbs up if you're all right. Yeah, oh, fabulous. Good, good, good. So we know that we've just done our cross kick point. Now, when we say cross kick point, there seems to be a bit that's missing, i.e. the point. Now, if you want to try and do this with a little bit more vavoom, a bit more style, what you would do is as you're going forward, so depending on your track, some people just want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cha-cha-cha, 1. If it's a nice slow track. If it's a track with a bit of pizzazz, what you do is you actually kick. As you're sliding up with your right leg, you're going to kick your right leg into your left leg and point with your left. Sounds like a lot. Watch. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick out. So I've gone, let's see if I can do it, kick out. Okay. Do it facing the side. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick out. Okay. Now, if you can only just do the slide up and just doing the normal one, that's fine. Just do that one. But if you want to bring it up a little bit, and we're still working on that syncopation, that dynamic that we're introducing into our dancing this week, that's what you do. So let's just have a little try together, and then you can decide on which one you want to do. So we know we go around, we go out, we go out. That's our round the world. Do the round the world to the back. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you'll notice that when we did it in a circle, so we're actually doing that same step repeatedly in a circle, it's harder to do because your brain is trying to think about which direction you're going in and what's happening with the feet. Which I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get you to push yourselves just a little tiny bit each week. Now, if we take away that going around in a circle, we're just going to do the initial first part. We're going 1, 2, 3. So now that's left us with 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we know we can go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Or we can actually kick that foot out. I'll do it facing a little bit back here because obviously I've got the black sofa and stuff to try and make sure that you can see. Let's have a try. So we go left leg, we go right leg, we go left leg, we kick with the right, we go back with the right, we go forward and slide. Yeah? Now, we're stuck. What do? We've got to go into a mambo. This is 8. You just step 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Or you can go in, out, in, which is what we did last week. Okay? So we know that we did in, out, in. Let's do in, out, in, facing away. Now we can put this in, out, in step on our Susie Q. Most people do. It tends to go Susie Q and then in, out, in, and then into a mambo. So let's try that first, just so we can remember what we did last week. So let's do a mambo. 1, 2, 3, Susie Q. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. In, out, left leg. In, out, right leg. In, out, mambo. 1, 2, 3. And remember, we put our left turn on it last week. Okay, that's what we did last week. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do our cross kick, slide up and point, and then we're going to go in, out, in. Let's have a try. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick out, in, out, in, out, in. So I'm doing my in, out, in, but it's slightly to the side. It's slightly facing to the right side. I'll do it facing you so you can see. So I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 5, 6, 7. Now what we tend to do is we tend to add on a hook turn or a double right turn on the end of that, just so there's a turn. Turns tend to finish off shines if you're dancing in a couple. But we're going to let that go this week. And we're just going to concentrate on making sure that we know that as we come forward, further, our weight is still on the right leg. That's our dynamic. And then we change. 5, 6, 7, mambo. 1. Let's have a try. So we know we're going left, right, left, kick, right, back, right, forward, kick, point. Weight on the right leg. We're now facing our right side. We go in, out, in, change foot, in, out, in, mambo, forward, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. It looks much better if you add in your arms. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we're just adding in, just by lifting up your arms, it makes that step look much better. Now, as you know, we're going into our slightly more intermediate, up into slightly more advanced stuff. So don't worry if you can just get the feet, concentrate on the feet. And I'm also going to upload, we had a little problem with our server last week and for some reason it wasn't going up onto YouTube as it normally does. Hopefully I'll get both of those and Aaron's classes up this week. So if you've made a donation on the GoFundMe page, you'll automatically see that message and you'll be able to click on the links and you'll get those. If you haven't made a donation, there's no push at all to do that, but just message me and I'll make sure that I get those links to you. All right, if you have, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Okay, so we've done hook turn, we've done round the world, we've done in, out, in, linking it with the Susie Q. We've also done cross kick point. Let's have a try without music. 1, 2, 3, we're going to do a hook turn. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Get ready, Susie Q. In, out, in. 6, 7. Susie Q. Susie Q. Susie Q. In, out, in. Left and right. Left turn. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Cross kick point. Let's go 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick out. In, out, in. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Let's try the tack. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're running out of time so quick. We've only got 13 minutes. Let's have a little go. And I'll ask some questions if you want to ask any questions. Let's do that one. 5, 6, 7, go down. And you're on. 2 steps. Roll it. Roll.
Captured effortlessness, that's the way we go.
Okay, good. Right, question time. Let's see how we're getting on. We have 8 minutes left. 8 minutes. Now it's not letting me unmute you all for some reason. Oh, there you go. Ask all to unmute. How was that?
I keep ending up with the wrong, weight on the wrong foot on the crossing steps.
On the cross kick point?
No, on the, what do you call them? Same foot, cross, cross, cross.
Ah, okay. Right, well, what we'll do next week is we'll have a little look at that in a bit more detail, because I want to bring you in to do something called syncopation, which is the slightly more advanced version of that. So we'll be building up to that over the next few weeks anyway. How was that, Joan?
Oh, mind-boggling, but great fun.
I can see, because it's funny, because I can see you all, you're all like doing really well in the first half hour, and then the second half hour you're all going, yay, this is great, all thumbs up. And then that last sort of like real salsa speed, you're all kind of going, oh poo.
Yeah.
But luckily, when you do eventually get to salsa dancing in the real world, when it happens, probably in about a year's time, hopefully within a year's time, we will be able to have different speeds of salsa. So when I DJ, I always play different speeds of salsa, different types of salsa, LA style, jazzy salsa, Cuban salsa, all different types of stuff, English salsa, so that you'll be able to pick the tracks that you enjoy and you're able to cope with. Always go to your level. So even if you're not getting exactly what I'm doing, this is all about keeping that Latin vibe alive and keeping us fit. So hopefully you're getting something out of it, and you're still sweaty, which is what we want.
Very sweaty, very
Good.
sweaty.
It's not just me. Lorna and Becky, how are you both doing?
That was quite fast. That was quite fast, but yeah.
That's one of my favorite tracks. I love that track. But it is. Becky, okay?
Yeah, same, just, yeah, a bit
Brilliant.
fast.
What we should do now then is just go through those shines nice and slow. I'll then post that link onto the GoFundMe page where it says updates, and you'll find it. So you can just click on it and you'll be able to fast forward to this point, which is almost sort of an hour and 20 minutes. So, and you'll be able to look at these shines. So let's just go through our cross kick point. I'm going to leave you all so you're able to talk. So if you've got any questions, ask them while I'm doing it, because there's only 4 of you today. Nice quiet class today. Okay, so we know I'm going to do it side on. Let's have a try with me. We're going to take our left leg over our right leg goes out, and our left leg goes out. Okay, that's it. And if we're doing around the world, we go back with the right, out with the left, out with the right. Cross, out, out, cross, out, out. Now if we're doing it to a track, that becomes really fast. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we know that we're going to be able to do that first neutral step, the first part of our cross kick point. We've got to do that fairly fast. So we've got to keep our steps small. The faster the music, the smaller your steps, okay? Nobody's kind of looking at your feet so much as they're looking at, do you look confident? Are you smiling? Or are you crying? And what's happening with your arms? If your arms are here and it kind of looks like you're frightened, people are going to see that. So you want to try and keep your arms up as much as you possibly can and out and free. So let's have a little try at doing our cross kick point really fast. We're going to do a mambo. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 6, 7. 1, 2, stop. So we've done 1, 2, 3. We're now going to kick with our right for 5. Sorry, for 4. We then go back for 5. We then step up for 6 and 7. We're going to bring our leg up for 7, 7 and 8. Okay, 7 and 8. Let's do that again. So I go left, right, left, kick right, back, step, kick out. Okay, now our weight, even though the left leg's pointed, our weight's on my right leg. I then go 1, 2, 3, place the weight onto there, and now free up the right, and go 5, 6, 7. I'm then going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, again, 6, 7. Left, right, left, kick right, back, slide, kick out, in, out, in, out, in. Mambo, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Any questions?
No, that's fine.
Brilliant. Okay, good. So it's just remember to keep your weight onto that right leg. Let's do it facing away a little tiny bit faster. Mambo. 1, 2, 3, 5, second one. Let's go. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, kick 5, 6 and out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 and 5, 6, 7. Now before we go, I said I was going to show you how to do our double left turn. Let's reiterate that footwork, so that's where we're going to bring in next week. So we want to do some more turns. Now we're talking about dynamic for a reason. Because when we're doing a left turn, we've got push off, there's our dynamic. We've got push off, there's our dynamic. Now, we're going to use that second push off on 5, 6 to then bring our ankles together and go round for 7 and 8. If you're not quite sure, watch. So I go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, so I'm pushing off on 5 and on 6, instead of just bringing my foot onto the spot to go forward, I'm actually going to spin on my left foot. Okay, now if you're on carpet, you're going to struggle a little tiny bit, so my apologies. Try not to get carpet burn. Let's have a try. We go left, right, left. We then take the right back, so that's 5. Now we're going to step onto 6 and at the same time push off with our right leg and bring our arms around to the left and spin. Now what happens is you're spinning on your left foot, but as your body weight goes round, you end up in this position. So the weight then stays on the right leg so you can go into a mambo. So I'll do it this way so you can see it. I go 1, 2, 3, 5, push off, and 1. Okay, so that's going to be your homework. Double left turn. All right, so I'm going to let you decide. Do you want to do a cool down or do you want to do a salsa down?
Yes.
A salsa down?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, that was Matt going, yes, I'm taking control. I like it. Man that takes control, we love it. All right, so good. Let's have a little salsa down. What we'll do is we'll play a nice track. Let's play No Woman, No Cry. It's a bit of a salsa down, but it's a cool track as well, nice and gentle. 1,
No woman, no cry.
1, 5. Now bounce it up, bounce it in.
Say I remember when we used to see.
And cross.
And got in
One.
front.
Right leg, left leg.
Alternating the hypocrites. They would
Okay, jumping back, left leg. And we're going to slide. Almost get on this way.
and what friends we've lost along the way.
Good, dropping back. Okay, I'm going to trace away. Keep going.
Forget your past. So
I'm not going to do these two guys first. And then we're going to do our foot turn. Let's try. So do 1, 2, get ready, 3, 4. So we learn that today. Let's try it again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Nice easy way to get our foot turn. But we want to find all of our turns. So let's go, right turn.
And then your king would make a firelight as it was. What would burn
And again, right turn, arms up.
and then we could only pour
Okay, let's try our single leg turn.
which I'll share with you. My feet is my
Left
only
turn.
courage. So I've got to push on through.
Okay, we're trying our hook turn next one now. And again, next one, hook turn. Okay, let's try that cowboy that is great. Out, out, in, out, in, and again, cowboy. As we do that pattern, got faster, it becomes the following. Let's try. Go. Out, out, in, out, in. And again, make ready. And out in. Susie Q, and out in. And out in. That's us. Okay, round the world. Mambo. Okay, ready? Cross kick slider. Cross kick point. Okay, cross kick point, now in. Cross kick point, now in, left turn. Toe tap. And quarter turn, toe tap. Go, cucumber. There's finish. Last one. Yay! Okay, give yourselves a clap. That was brilliant. Well done, guys. Okay, good. Right, I'm going to stop my video. I will make sure this goes up on YouTube, hopefully.